Oh. All right. Here we are again. That's what I should have just did instead of messing around with the online thing. But I was curious.
We don't know Miller's exact location, so you'll need to do a little intel gathering first. Take a look around Vialo Village.
Yeah. It does. I was on the damn PvP thing and I couldn't get out of it. I had to stop my stream and start over. The screen is so bright, it's like bleaching out my face. I forget how to hide behind the horse. Night vision goggles, grenades, magazines. No, this is Metal Gear Solid. Phantom Pain. Didn't you see that in the title? You being serious? There we go, getting some shade. It's like the very first mission. It was such a long intro last week when I played, I didn't have time to play anymore. Like, damn. It's like watching a mini movie in the beginning. Oh, there we go. R3 changing hiding positions. Okay. I don't know how to... Yeah.
Hold it. There's a Soviet guard post. There are bound to be guards. Take a look with your binoculars. Put the enemy in the center of your field of view.
I don't know how to increase... Okay, here we are.
That's marking. Focus on the thread and it'll be marked automatically. You can mark enemies and vehicles by zooming in with your binoculars or camera. Once they're marked, you'll also see their positions on the map. Security at that guard post is relatively light. Looks like the perfect place for a warm-up. Try to remember the ways you used to deal with enemies. Anytime you need advice, just give me a call.
L1.
It's up to you whether to slip by enemies or take them down. Just remember that any situation can change fast. Familiarize yourself with your weapons and items while you can. You need to be able to switch between them quickly to meet any threat. Sight, sound, keep all your enemy senses in mind. When you're near an enemy, stay low and move slowly.
Я не хочу умирать!
Oatmeal.
Don't leave bodies out in the open. Find some place to drop them out of sight.
The bacon bits?
A portable toilet. If you're gonna hide inside, watch the enemy doesn't decide to use it. Same goes for hiding downed enemies in it.
Right. What's going on, Doogie? You and Shane are probably about the only two people of my regulars that pop on and say hi every now and then. BLT, I don't have any bacon or tomatoes or lettuce. That sounds good. But I'd have to go down to the store and buy a head of lettuce, tomato, and bacon, and then come home and prep it. It does sound good on it. Some mayonnaise, the cheese. Yep, to the Piggly Wiggly. Shouldn't he fall asleep? I hit him with a pistol. I don't know if they're open yet. I've never really had much. Oh, there he goes. There he goes. Yeah. I don't know how to call my horse. I don't know how to make it run faster. Oh, that's take it off. Oh, square button. The square button.
You're almost at the enemy outpost, Vialo Village. The village is crawling with enemy soldiers. Don't just go waltzing in. Start with some recon. Is there anywhere that overlooks the village?
Yeah.
How about it? Can you see the village from there? Use the binoculars to recon the place. Look at where the enemies are stationed. Look at their gear. Take it all in. There should be a command post somewhere. See any buildings with tighter security? If there are clues to Miller's whereabouts, I'll bet you can find them in there. Hiding on horseback allows you to stay out of sight even while on the move. It's effective for avoiding enemy guard posts and long-range reconnaissance patrols.
Thought I heard someone around me. Man, I never did beat this game. It got so repetitive with the missions that I just kind of gave up on it.
A parabolic antenna. There could be intel files of some kind in there.
I think that's what he's talking about. Security seems kind of light. From this perspective, anyway. It's getting dark.
Sun's down already. It goes without saying that darkness is good for infiltration. But your vision will be affected just the same. Keep your guard up, or who knows when you'll bump into an enemy.
Yeah. I vaguely remember this. Hope I see another soldier. Ooh, it's getting dark. Man. See where this guy goes. Okay.
That's a rough diamond. Good find. It'll fetch a high price.
Great. They spotted me. I think they just saw the tip of my head and they still got all crazy.
We don't know Miller's exact location, so you'll need to do a little intel gathering first. Take a look around Vialo Village.
I was trying to shoot out that light before they spotted me, but it was too late.
Looks like the enemy's lost sight of you. They're gonna try to hunt you down.
Двигайтесь! Прикройте меня!
What is that? The green thing running around. A dog, maybe? Oh, it's a rat. Okay.
The enemy's given up their search for you. But they're not giving the all-clear just yet. Stay alert.
Shit. Damn it, the hell. I lost -10 heroism. Oh great, a flare? Really?
Your suppressor's no longer effective. Bear in mind your weapon will be loud from now on.
Great.
Those materials are already processed. They should come in handy sooner or later. Why not start gathering?
Aha! On тут!
That was noisy.
Hey, that's...
Solid Snake would be facepalming if he was watching me play a version of him on this game. It's not how I do things. I'm quieter than that. I'm like a fox.
So you picked up an intel file. Now we know where Miller is. I'm marking it on your iDroid.
he don't fall asleep soon. I'm about out of bullets. Maybe that's if I could cut off the power. Oh, finally, he fell back asleep. Here comes another dude.
Sound. Keep all your enemy senses in mind. When you're near an enemy, stay low and move slowly. If you stand up and run around, you'll make it easier for them to spot you. Boss, you don't understand what he said? I guess that makes sense. It looks like that horn stuck in your head has impacted the language center of your brain. If only we had a recruit with the Russian interpreter skill, we could get by with simultaneous interpretation.
He said he marked something on the map earlier, but I didn't know what he's talking about. Jesus, die. Die, die, die. You have arrived at your destination. Yes. I need to find some more silencers. What happened? What the heck? My TV's resetting. Son of a bitch. Hang on, guys. My TV suddenly decided to reset. It just went black on me. $2,000 for this TV 5 years ago. And it restarts every now and then. You never know it's going to do it. Drives me nuts. Now it's on the wrong input setting. That's another thing it does that drives me nuts. And it rarely does it. But when it does, it's always inconvenient. Alright. Oh, it's like, what the hell? What's going on? Oh great, they're waking them up. Oh, come on, Snake. Get up! I thought he would automatically reload. Jeez. All right. I guess I'll take the truck. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. Go to the yellow reticle on the map there. I was trying to shoot that guy through the window of the truck when it said press the button. And I looked at the guy.
Planning to walk the whole wilderness on foot?
Yes.
Use your horse.
I'm trying to find the truck, dude. Dude! Wherever the truck is. Where'd the truck go?
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. Ran right past it. I guess he saw the truck. No? I'm gonna get copyrighted for this, but I don't care. It's not like I get paid. Love that song. It's great. I wish I could just stick to one game to stream every weekend.
It's an enemy guard post.
Yeah.
Watch yourself.
She blinded me with science. Love that song. It's so great. And I am out of ammo. Yeah. Come on, Snake. Quit crawling backwards. Man, I thought it was just 2 guards. Now there's 4. Oh my God. The controls on this is so crazy. Now, if I was getting closer to being paid by YouTube, I probably would be more concerned about that radio and that song playing. I'm probably gonna need to wait till those guys go by. Great. Three? Good Lord.
Забудь, не померещилось.
Good. I can't wait till I get that sniper quiet. I'm probably going to stream till 9, and then I'll go to bed. I am so rusty at this game. I'm like a 1940s Chevelle sitting in a barn somewhere that's rusted all to hell. I was trying to climb up this rock, but that's not gonna work. Can you imagine how bad that would hurt if you just jumped and landed, did a belly flop on the ground? Maybe not as a kid, it wouldn't hurt too bad. You get up, dust yourself off, go back to doing what you're doing.
You've reached one day. They've got Miller locked up in that town. Check your iDroid for his location. I hope to hell he's all right. He's not your average client.
Thank you.
Boss, your mission is to rescue the target Kazuhira Miller, the man you called your partner 9 years ago. Miller was training guerrilla rebels near the Pakistani border when he was captured by the Soviets. He's currently being held at Dawandehar. Rescue Miller from the Soviet troops and extract him by chopper. It's
All right, man.
time to prove to the world you're the real big boss.
Have a good day. Yeah, I hear you. I mean, I was playing Diablo 4, and that was all I was playing. And then, Final Fantasy 16 came out. Now I'm playing that, and that game seems to be forever long. And now I'm playing this. And also Ghost Recon Breakpoint. So I'm playing like 3 or 4 games every weekend. Thanks for tuning in for a bit. Damn it. I got him. I remember sneaking into this damn base. It was a pain in the ass. Hello, our Corella football fans. I'll just say Corella, if that's how you pronounce that name. I usually suck at pronunciation. Sometimes. Occasionally. Out of ammo. My main gun, its silencer is gone. He's in a hurry. Hopefully he didn't see me. Sneaking in is gonna be tricky. Tricky, tricky, tricky. Especially with Doofus facing this direction. I'm gonna try to make my way out to the left. To over up here. And then maybe around this building. And then just kind of go from there. Make me a way around the perimeter. Thank you. Well, it's not my game. I didn't make it. But it's a good game. It came out in 2016. Metal Gear Solid. Phantom Pain. Yeah. Away from the prying eyes. It'd be cool if I could disguise myself as a,
That's a type of medicinal plant. Bring it back to base. It's sure to be useful sometime.
Okay. Time to focus here. So far, so good. Shit, someone spotted me. Alright. Shit. Okay. Hopefully these guys will stay knocked out for as long as I need. I don't dilly-dally too long. No dilly-dally. So well until just now.
КП, это Дмитрий-2. Потерял визуальный контакт. Перемещаюсь к последней известной позиции. Прием! Это КП, понял. Будьте начеку и найдите противника.
They've got Miller locked up in that town. Check your iDroid for his location.
Probably in that building right there where the 3 guards are at.
mess with us. Contact with the target now. Hold off until the heat has died down.
Hopefully that's it.
God. No more use for me, huh?
Kaz, it's me. I'm here to get you out.
Snake.
They do something to your eyes?
No, it's just bright is all. What took you so long?
We'll talk, but not here.
target. I'll send the chopper to get you out. Make your way to the RV. You can check the location on your iDroid.
You look well. Age hasn't slowed you down one bit. Not so heavy anymore, right? Magic words, boss. I've been waiting 9 years to hear them. Kept you waiting, huh? Come on. Say it for old time's sake.
This is B-Quad. Arriving shortly at LZ.
We lost it all that day. Everything. But we've got to look ahead. There's something I want to show you.
This is B-Quad. On station at LZ. Ahab, do you read me? This is Pequod. There's a gas covering the LZ. We can't land. Pulling back.
Always something.
Gas. It's them.
Damn. Zombies or some shit? What the fuck?
Boss, watch out. It's the skulls. Don't let them find us.
Boss, whatever that mist is, it's all around you. We can't see through it. I'm changing the RV so it's outside the mist. Get over there. The chopper will be waiting. You're leaving the mission area. You're not giving up, are you?
Creepy. Okay, they're creepy. Let's just. I got guns? What?
Run, boss! You've got to lose him!
Jesus Christ. That scared the crap out of me.
This is Pequod. Arriving shortly at LZ. This is Pequod. Have arrived at LZ. We'll stand by.
Maybe I should have gone a different direction.
The mist is cleared, and it looks like they're gone.
Those things. That's the unit that attacked us before. They came at us real fast in the same kind of mist. Oh, man, survivors from 9 years ago were wiped out in minutes. I don't know what they want, but it's them. No mistake.
All right. Put Miller in.
scared away the horse. Alright. $29 hits. 3 headshots. 8 tactical takedowns. Why are they showing the credits for?
We're headed for the Seychelles. That's where our new home is now. Hey. That was some operation we had, huh? 9 years ago. Carving out our own world. Making our own future. And they took it away. I'm gonna rebuild it. Make a new place. Together. That we can call home. Yeah, we were dogs, all right. Slinking around out of Cypher's sight. Digging up whatever kind of dirty money we could find. You name it. We did it. You see this? Diamond Dogs. Our new home. A phantom of our former selves. Triumph. Death. We weren't allowed either. Yeah. I remember it all.
Blinded by the light, strung up like a douche. Jesus Christ. Ah. So damn bright. Damn. What's with the white screen? Lord have mercy.
Snake. Why are we still here? Just to suffer. Every night, I can feel my leg, and my arm, even my fingers. The body I've lost, the comrades I've lost, won't stop hurting. It's like they're all still there.
Fantastic.
You feel it too, don't you? I'm the one who got caught up with Cypher. A group above nations, even the US. And I was the parasite below, feeding off Zero's power. Cyprus. Then Afghanistan. Cypher just keeps growing. Swallowing everything in its path. Getting bigger and bigger. Who knows how big now? Boss. I'm gonna make him give back our past. Take back everything that we've lost. And I won't rest until we do.
Approaching Mother Base.
Our new Mother Base. I don't know how long it'll take, but I'll make it bigger. Better than before.
God. What should I do?
Boss,
Tell me. Tell me like you used to.
Episode 2, Diamond Dogs. Yeah. Probably name the next one Diamond Dogs. Missing a leg and an
things
arm.
have changed, boss. We pull in money, recruits, just to combat Cypher. Rubbing our noses in bloody battlefield dirt. All for revenge. The world calls for wet work, and we answer. No greater good. No just cause.
Cause.
Cypher sent us to hell. But we're going even deeper.
I know. I'm already a demon. Heaven's not my kind of place anyway.
Dogs of war for 9 whole years. That ends today. Now you're not sleeping, and we're not junkyard hounds. We're diamond dogs.
Let them talk.
We can crush Cypher, boss. And you can build the army that can do it.
Just one thing, Kaz. This isn't about the past. We're fighting for the future.
Kane, this base belongs to you now. Make Diamond Dogs the force it deserves to be. Like any organization, we need good people, and we need to make good use of their talents. Miller asked me to lay that out for you. To start bringing people in, use this. It's a Fulton recovery device. When you're in the field, use it to extract any soldiers or prisoners you want back here. we'll see if we can't persuade them to join the ranks of Diamond Dogs. Go on. Test it out on the staff here. Anyone you want. First, put them to sleep. You have a tranquilizer gun, don't you?
It's an honor, boss.
First, put him to sleep. You have a tranquilizer gun, don't you? Out like a light. Now approach him and extract him. Good. Extraction complete. You can only Fulton recover someone if they're not resisting. No dead bodies either. They don't make great recruits. The staff member you just extracted will be assigned to the team best suited to his abilities. See for yourself. Open your iDroid.
Select staff management from the Mother Base menu.
I have to move the camera. Rear exclamation.
So that staff member was placed on the R&D team. The R&D team is in charge of developing all kinds of weapons and items that'll support you on missions. Take a look at the development list.
Select weapons items under the development heading.
That's the R&D team's development list. See the item called cardboard box? Didn't seem much use to me, but Miller was adamant that you'd want it on the list. The last word in infiltration technology, or so he said. In any case, we don't have the manpower to develop it just yet. We need more staff on the team. Go extract a few more people. Boss, put the iDroid. You can also Fulton extract individuals you've knocked out. Why don't you try knocking someone out with CQC next? Show them how it's done, boss.
I'm ready, boss.
Try throwing them. It's the best way to knock someone out. I suppose that works too. Good. Extraction complete. One thing I should mention. A Fulton extraction won't always be successful. If the person is injured, the shock of it could kill them. And if the weather's unfavorable, well, it could end up going missing. You can determine the chance of success by approaching the person you want to extract. If you want to be sure you can get them out, best carry them to the chopper instead. All right, extract the next staff member.
Let's do this,
Use
boss.
any method you like. Start by knocking him out. Or you, if there are multiple adversaries nearby, perform CQC on them in quick succession. This allows you to take them all out before any of them can strike back. Boss, now that we have more people on the R&D team, its level has gone up. They should be able to develop the cardboard box. Open your iDroid.
Select weapons items under the development heading.
Now select cardboard box and start development. Just be aware that development requires funds. GMP. What?
Development has finished. You can have the support unit supply you with weapons and items you've developed. Think of it as your own personal delivery service.
And there it is. Not sure what it's good for, but Miller said you'd know what to do. Try it out. One last thing. Just staff members you extracted were all placed on the R&D team, but that was Miller's decision. If you think they belong somewhere else, you're free to move them around. Well, that about does it. You won't make any GMP or find recruits hanging around here. Board the chopper when you're ready for a mission. Open your iDroid and select a landing zone to tell it where to pick you up. Or if you're still in the mood for knocking guys on their asses, you can stay around here a while. Give the men some practice. Just come pay me a visit.
This is B-Quad. Arriving shortly at LZ. This is B-Quad. On station at LZ. Gaining altitude.
Hmm. Breakfast burrito. Yes, breakfast burrito. Cocoa Pebbles. Man, I wish I had a bowl of Cocoa Pebbles. I had some mini wheats this morning. I don't feel like going down to the store. I'm about to go to bed here in a little bit. If you remain still while inside a cardboard box, the enemy will not notice you, even if you are in their field of vision. Also, the cardboard box is decorated with a camouflage pattern. You will stay camouflaged to a degree even while moving. About 4 p.m.
Boss, I know you haven't been back long, but I've prepared a list of missions for you. Open your iDroid.
But I won't be streaming today when I get up. Well, I will be streaming later on, about 8 o'clock tonight, before I go into work.
I've taken the job offers Diamond Dogs has received and made a list of those I want you to consider. Which ones you accept is your call. The objectives of the missions I've added are prisoner rescue, facility sabotage, and high-value target elimination. Probably all a walk in the park for you, but they should help you get back on your feet. I put the mission details on a cassette tape. Refer to it if you decide to accept the mission. We'll receive GMP for completing missions, and extracting soldiers and prisoners will boost our ranks. Building up Mother Base is the first step to achieving our goal. If that means wet work, so be it. We're gonna have to get our hands dirty. I hope you're rested up, because we're not stopping. Not until the pain is gone. The future of Diamond Dogs is in your hands. We're counting on you, boss.
Farming villages in southern Vahan have been subjected to a strategic bombing campaign the past several weeks. The damage is spreading. It's part of the Soviet Scorched Earth operation aimed at wiping out the guerrillas.
The old Metal Gear that's coming out in October?
Spetsnaz detachment. He's been key to the operation's success. People say this guy's responsible for annihilating the Mujahideen at Tismasi Laman, the Hamid fighters, overnight. He's a tough, experienced commander. Don't underestimate him. The order from my client in the
You're talking
West
about
is to
that? Yeah,
shoot on sight.
I definitely want
They
to get
want him
that
out
when it
of the
comes out.
picture for
It's got
good.
the
Sorry, boss.
first 3
This
Metal
one's
Gear Solid
purely
games
business.
coming out.
Wet work.
PS4.
They hit on a commanding officer of the Soviet military.
I am playing Metal Gear
Nothing
Phantom.
personal. We're only doing this because it gets us one step closer to our goal.
Unless you're just being funny. Yeah. This is what I'm playing, the Phantom Pain. Says it in the title. I would, but I don't really have the money right now to get that. And I'm about to go to bed.
You were hospitalized in Dikelia, a British sovereign base area on Cyprus. It's part of British overseas territory that falls outside of Cypriot jurisdiction. You got moved from Cuba's Little America right into Cyprus's Little Britain. Why Dikelia? The UK and the US remain close allies. The last place Cypher would think to look for you is inside their own system. That's what kept you safe in British military hospital for 9 years. The safest place from a whale is inside its own belly. You were a regular Geppetto.
Well, it wasn't Pinocchio who led me out to safety. So who was that guy?
Cypher went so far as to attack British territory, burning their own ally. That's how badly they wanted you dead.
I think I'll eat me an apple before
He said I was in a
dead.
British military hospital. But the doctor had a Greek accent.
They hire locally. Easier to trust them.
You like
Dikelia
apples?
is also home to Greek Cypriots, after all.
What about the Turks? They haven't returned to the south.
Not yet. The Cyprus dispute is still a long way from resolved. The country is just as split as it was in '74. Turkish Cypriots in the north, Greek Cypriots in the south. Between them, the Green Line, the UN established.
And Dikelia sits right
I like
on top
green
of
ones
it.
better than the red.
It does. Part of the buffer zone between the two groups. Another reason it was the perfect place to hide you. Easy to spot any outsiders snooping around.
So how do things stand?
Now, last year, the Turks declared that the Turkish Republic of Northern Cyprus is an independent state, though it's only Turkey that recognizes it. In the past, the Greeks and Turks lived side by side in the same villages. There are reasons to fight. Those came from the outside. Greece, Turkey, Britain, America, they all had their own stake in pitting the two sides against each other. But once you spark something like this, it's impossible to control. Both sides
I'm gonna
build
get ready
up
for bed while
grudges
this is
like
playing.
death, without the foresight to see that each act of revenge just fans the flames. And then it's too late for other nations to rush in with peace talks. The embers keep on smoldering. Each nation's arrogance only breeds anarchy. The world is paralyzed by this hunger for revenge. Cyprus is no different.
My stream days are going to be changing in a couple weeks. I'm going to work back downtown again. And,
You're up.
okay, still playing.
We're changing ships.
We can't go sailing.
So
the
my days
Suez
off
and
will be
away
on the
from-
weekends.
The Suez Canal. When did they reopen it?
Not long after you were attacked. Once they finished sweeping it for mines after the Arab-Israeli conflict. Can you stand? We're going to transfer to a container ship for passage through the Suez.
Our destination is Pakistan, Afghanistan's neighbor to the south. There, we disembark and head via Peshawar to the Zero Line, the border. We'll travel to the Khyber Pass by road.
And then?
Continue on horseback. Afghanistan's main roads are under Soviet control. We'll need to go around them. It'll be all narrow, winding paths through the mountains. We'll do better on horseback. It's a local guerrilla tactic. They use the higher ridges to avoid air recons. Then they charge down the mountains for ambushes. The Soviets still haven't devised a counter-strategy. Our time frame is only half as much as we really need. Gonna be a tough march.
Better horses than boats.
Well, it'll make for good physiotherapy. Take the time to get used to that new arm.
While the Soviets have indicated they are not participating in the Los Angeles Olympics, primarily because the United States has made no attempt to guarantee the safety of the Soviet Union's athletes, the United States is increasingly demonstrating the belief that the issue has nothing to do with its preparations, and in fact this is retaliation for the Western nations' boycott of the previous Moscow Olympics. That concludes today's news.
That's quite some news.
The Soviet Union not attending the LA Olympics? Yeah. Andropov's death has changed some things. They're calling it revenge for the Western boycott of the Moscow Olympics.
Countries boycotted the Moscow Olympics?
Yes. In protest of the Soviet Union's invasion of Afghanistan. Over 50 countries were absent. It's too bad I didn't get to see Yamashita's judo. When the 40th Army crossed the Amu River 4 years ago, détente went right out the window. The U.S. Congress chose not to ratify SALT II, and Reagan's hardline politics won him the presidency in a landslide. According to him, the Soviet Union's an evil empire.
The Second Cold War.
And there's been no end to regional conflicts and civil wars. Lebanon, the Falklands, Grenada, Iran, Iraq. The story never changes. Egypt and Israel did sign a peace treaty. But then the driving force on the Egyptian side, President Sadat, was assassinated afterward.
Lebanon?
Apparently his actions were considered a betrayal of his fellow Arabs.
Islamic extremists?
Yes. Fundamentalist extremists have been responsible for some bold acts of terrorism in recent years. We've had extremist students in Iran take U.S. embassy workers hostage, and suicide bombings in Lebanon. Over 300 foreign soldiers stationed there have been killed. The countries have yet to develop an effective means of dealing with terrorism. Afraid of losing their own men, they've pulled their forces out, handing private forces a golden opportunity.
Private forces?
Small armies with no national affiliation, working for the highest bidder. That's right, they got the idea from you. After Mother Base went down, they began spreading to meet the soaring demand. Miller's organization is just one of many PFs now. The entire world is after you. But at the same time, it needs you too. Miller told me about what happened in the Caribbean 9 years ago. You do remember Miller. You'd formed a private army with him. An army with no allegiance to a nation.
I remember, but...
I see. You're not sure what's fact and what's a fantasy caused by the coma. It's still all a mess, huh? All I can do is tell you the facts as they were told to me. I've gone easy on you up until now. But this is where the hard stuff begins. 1974, the year before you entered your coma. You were in Colombia, operating with a small unit of men. Basically mercenaries. Miller was among them. Miller was trying to find a way to turn his and your talents into a line of work. He was looking to start a business where you would fight on behalf of others around the world, those who needed military force. But the reality was, at that time, you didn't have enough gear to equip your own men. Then Miller came across
the first 3 Metal Gear Solid games on PS4, PS5.
Huge job he was offering, but you had a shot at pulling it off.
Not remade.
You accepted it and headed into Costa Rica. The client even threw in an offshore facility in the Caribbean. The Mother Base. That would be your new base of operations.
Metal Gear Solid 1. Liquid Snake that came out on PS1 like decades ago. Metal Gear Solid 2. I forget what that one was called. It was on an oil rig. And then Metal Gear Solid 3, Snake Eater. And then they're also remaking Liquid Snake Eater Metal Gear Solid 3. But they haven't released a date yet for that one.
Sure did have a head for business. As your mission went on, your unit grew and grew. More weapons, more money. Before you knew it, you were commanding 300 men. As the organization got bigger, your military powers swelled to match. It got so the international community couldn't afford to ignore you. You were just too damn successful for your own good. You, your men, had worn out your welcome. Everyone was out for you. East, West, First World, Third. It was only a matter of time before
you still in the cooking business, Doogie?
And that was XOF.
Or did you leave that field of
terror unit under the CIA. In reality, they're Cypher's private strike force.
If you're still watching.
They lured you to Cuba using Chico, the Nicaraguan revolutionary kid, and Paz, a mole who worked for Cypher as bait. While you were gone, XOF, posing as
I can't imagine cooking food for 8 hours.
Stormed Mother Base.
Being a cook.
At the same time,
seems kind of
C4 they placed
crazy
on
to me.
legs went off.
Staying in a hot kitchen all day, cooking steak and
XOF.
everything else.
Kisses and hugs followed by a big F.U. All because of Miller's blind spot. A back door into Mother Base no one suspected. You remember a certain scientist. Huey was responsible for bringing the inspection team on board, giving the enemy a perfect opportunity to hit you at home. You were returning from Cuba when it happened. Mother Base came damn close to taking you with it into the Caribbean. Those of your men out on assignment returned right away. They refused to believe the wreckage in the water they found was Mother Base. But they checked the coordinates again and again, until reality finally settled in. You were supposed to die that day. That was XOF's primary objective. As far as most folks know, you did. The first doctor to see you wasn't even sure what he was looking at. Before they'd even finished operating, your men moved you to that hospital in Cyprus. It was a woman named Eva who arranged that. Rings a bell, huh? Most men in your condition would have been written off right from the start. But you survived. You went straight down to hell, and they pulled you out. Your eye wide open. Full of venom. The days of Naked Snake are long gone. Welcome back, Venom Snake. This world still needs you.
You still there, Doogie?
Here, Snake, try this on.
A prosthetic arm.
Yeah, Miller was calling it the arm that wasn't there. The physiotherapy's going well. Your arm's bulked up enough for it to fit. There. Perfect. A little time with it, and it'll work better than the real thing. What do you think?
Huh. I can still feel my real arm.
Well, you better get used to this one quick. You have any pain?
Every now and then.
Where?
My fingertips. My left fingertips.
Sounds like phantom pain. Your brain still remembers your old hand.
Yeah.
What about your vision? Can you see okay?
Yeah, at the moment.
Now, the shrapnel in your skull is pressing on your optic nerve. I'm told any hard impact could have an effect on your visual cortex.
Yeah, the doctor mentioned that.
Your brain might process visual information incorrectly. In other words, you could have hallucinations. You might see things that aren't there, or not see things as they really are. You experienced any of that?
I think so.
When?
Right after I wake up. Colors look faded.
Colors, huh? Well, that's not a major concern in and of itself, but it could mean the difference between life and death in the field. You'll need to watch out for that.
I will.
All right. You should continue your physio. We'll be arriving soon. It's the last chance you'll get.
All right. We'll listen to more of these briefings later. There we go. Hey guys, be sure to smash that like button if you enjoyed the stream and also to help support the channel. And be sure to subscribe and all that jazz if you want to see more streams and stuff from me. I'm about to get off here and go to bed. I'm going to get back on tonight after 8 o'clock. After my wife goes to bed, before I go to work. And then I'll play for a couple of hours before I go into work. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you later on. Have a good